with that.
Okay.
It could be. I don't have that. I don't know.
I do.
Don't have that.
I'm gonna send it. I got it.
Try clicking. Okay.
I can see her little chat.
That's the one.
Try clicking the green bot.
Because if I just click that green box, that's what gets me in. That's how I
There's
get
also
in.
a little green video camera that if
On
she
the top
clicks
right. Yeah.
top right, or even on the little box. Mine is pointing up to the little box.
Or click the little green video camera.
Catherine joined us. Yay!
Yeah. I don't know why.
Stuff.
It's so weird, but that seems to be the best way for me to get in. It must be something with my account. Because I could only get it to work with the URL this time for some reason.
Is your Gmail account attached to the YouTube?
Uh-huh.
It is. I don't know why it's not doing it.
So weird. But that worked. So, and that's I actually learned that from a tutorial. If you just copy the URL at the top of the screen and send it, then anybody can get in.
Well, that works.
Wow.
So you don't have to go through all the invite weirdness.
I sent Benita.
So you're able to just send that to Benita, and she'll be able to get in?
Yes, if she just copies and pastes the link.
Oh, wow.
But she needs the URL.
So how do we get that to her?
Oh, if she's on her tablet, that might be different.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't get tablets. I just don't understand them.
Oh, does she know we're meeting? Maybe she's not even on to meet. Because I don't see her on anywhere.
No, I don't either.
Should we call her? I can call her.
That'd be good. Maybe I might have forgot.
Let me get my phone. Hold on.
Did somebody knock?
No.
Hey, will you bring me a card to your phone?
I just heard nothing. Close that. Oops. Where did that go?
So, Kathy, did you retake the exam again?
I did, and I got 100%. Well, 95%. I think he took off, but I didn't miss any. So I think he just took off, or maybe he averaged them together or something.
Ah, good job.
Well, I hope he doesn't average them.
You know what? Oh, sorry. I didn't write her number down. Does somebody have that, and I'll write it down?
Oh, let's see. I didn't write it. Oh, wait, I took a picture of it.
Oh, that's right. I did. I forgot.
I've taken pictures of lots of things. Okay, Benita is 334-220-7375.
Okay. She didn't answer, so I'll just send her a text and then we can get started.
Did you guys write down what the questions were on the exam?
No, but I
Yeah.
I
have
printed.
print screen of all of the ones I got right.
Can you guys tell me what number 9 was?
Yeah, I missed that one twice.
Oh,
I
was
missed,
that the one?
What?
I don't-
Here, I printed it.
I don't know which one it was because I missed it.
Print screen at the second
Originally,
time.
you know what? It was tricky wording, I think. Yeah, it
wait,
was.
I'm
So,
gonna write it down,
This is-
so hold on.
contrary to popular belief, the true meaning of mean body temperature of healthy adult humans is 98.2 degrees Fahrenheit. These body temperatures obey a normal distribution whose standard deviation is sigma equals 0.62. Doctors are studying an unusual viral disease that seems to lower the temperature of the body. They find that the 13 patients in the study have a mean body temperature of X bar equals 97.7. Calculate the probability that X bar is less than 97.7. So I got it wrong on the first time I did it.
Yeah, I got it wrong too.
Because
I
I
did too.
thought you put it into the applet,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah.
probably what I
That's
did.
So you have to look at the question. The question says it was all 13 patients. So they find that the 13 patients in the study have a mean body temperature of 97.7.
Uh-huh.
So the probability that X bar is less than 97.7, with it being a normal distribution, is 50%.
That's not what I put for
So
an
it's
answer, though.
I don't get it.
It's a pointless question, because if X bar is less than 97.7%, 50% of the people are going to have, because it's on a normal distribution, so X
Oh.
bar is 0. So 97.7% would be 0 on
Yeah, okay. The mean?
the curve.
Yeah.
So anything less than that would be 50%. So it would be 0.50.
That's tricky.
Girl.
Yeah.
And I got
So
it
all
right.
the information that they gave us in the beginning of the question doesn't apply, except that it's a normal distribution.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Well,
That doesn't make sense to me
So-
because that's not the answer that I put, but I got it right.
Wait, what'd you put?
I don't remember. Hang on, I'll go get my notes, and I left them in my bag because I wrote it all down while I will be right back.
that's weird. That's a tricky one.
Because the first time I put 0.210, and I got it wrong.
Huh.
And that was when I put it into the applet.
Yeah, I have no idea what I put. I'm gonna start taking pictures of my screen though, so I can know. Because I have no idea.
Sandy's getting hers?
I think so. I think she got up to go get it.
Okay. So.
Well, number 9 was...
I put .002, but I got,
Yes, .002.
yeah, that's what I put, and I got it right.
What'd you get?
Yeah, same here.
.002.
0.002.
Yeah.
How'd you
So
get
how I did it was I figured out the z-score first using his Excel thingy, and I figured out the z-score, and then I put the z-score into the applet and got the p-value because it was a one-tailed,
Yeah.
because they're asking for less than.
Uh-huh.
It was only one-tailed, so it was .002.
Oh,
That's what I got too.
I thought I got it right. Maybe I got it wrong.
See, and this is the thing. It's like the first time I took the test, I thought I was doing these things right, and I wasn't. But the second time, I felt like I was doing this one wrong. I was certain that I was doing it wrong, but it was right.
Okay. Well, if you guys both got it right, I must have gotten it wrong, and that would explain why I got a 95%. But when I looked back, I didn't have any red marks. They were all green. So I don't know.
The second
Oh, it
time
may
around,
not have.
the second time,
It won't show you.
yeah, the second.
Sorry.
That's okay. The second time around, it was question 7.
No.
Right, it was
Oh.
randomized the second time around.
Yeah.
But
4, 5, 19, or 21.
So
It
I
was
did what
21
you.
for me the second time.
Oh, so they're all mixed up? Never mind, then
Yes.
the numbers don't matter. But I
Yep.
did the same thing. I found the z-score and I got negative 2.908 and I plugged it
Yes.
into the applet and then I got .002.
Yes, that's what I got.
okay.
But I still got 2 wrong and I think I got them wrong the first time around too, but I just don't know what they were.
You don't know which ones you missed?
No. Because I
What were
missed
the
them both times.
first time around?
The first time. I think it was the first. Oh, I just know the second time it was 5 and 25. But they're different for every. But it sounds like all of ours are mixed up. Everyone has them different.
Like,
So-
I can still
The
see my test.
but you
I
can't
can
see
still
the.
everything.
Can you see the ones you missed now?
No.
Oh.
But which one did you miss on the first one? What
The
numbers?
first- Oh, yeah, 'cause you got it right. Let's see, the first time. Okay, I fixed 10, I think. Oh, let me look at that. That would make more sense. Hold on. See, I missed the first time, because I'm not sure on this. The first time I missed 4.
Okay.
What does that one say?
Let's see, where's my number 4?
This was on the first test.
Yeah. This
The
is
first tests are all the same.
On the first test, number 4 is.
It was one sample. No, it was a paired data test. No, 4 was 2 means using independent samples.
Yeah. It says, the General Social Survey sometimes asks participants to rate their political ideology on a scale of 1 to 7, with 1 being conservative and 7 being liberal. Suppose you want to estimate the difference between this year's average ideology rating and 1994's average ideology rating, but do not know who participated in the 1994 survey. A confidence interval for which of the following would be best to use. And that says 1 means sigma known, 1 means sigma unknown, paired data, and 2 means using independent samples.
Okay.
And it was the 2 means. They're independent because the people who did the 1994 one, it doesn't matter who did the 1994 rating because it's a new year and that doesn't determine the new people.
I missed. What about 18?
Oh, this one was tricky. You had to look at the wording.
Okay.
It said, an engineer has designed a new light bulb and is planning a hypothesis test to determine whether bulbs of his new design last longer than 1,200-hour average lifetime of the bulbs his company now makes. He will test the null hypothesis, mean equals 1,200, against the alternative hypothesis, mean is greater than 1,200. Lifetimes of the new light bulbs follow a normal distribution. What is the least number of light bulbs he can have in a sample? And there were 3 answers. It could be 30, or it doesn't matter because the sample means will be approximately normally distributed no matter how many or how few light bulbs he has in his sample. And that's the correct answer. Or
C was the right, yeah.
no, B.
So B.
Oh, B.
Because C is it does not matter. The sample means will not be approximately. But if you look in the problem, it specifically says lifetimes of the new light bulbs follow a normal distribution. So it doesn't have to be 30 or more because they already follow a normal distribution.
Okay.
Because the population is already normal.
What about 20?
Wait, but before you move on, can I ask a question about that? Because I got it right the second time because that was the only answer that would work. But I don't understand why. Because if he only took one sample,
Go run it under the cold water.
then even though it was normally distributed, you're not going to know what the right mean is, right?
I think the reason that it's that is because the population is normal. All of the samples will be normal as well. No matter what samples he takes, they'll be normal.
And it doesn't say how many samples he took. It doesn't say that he took only one, from what I can tell. It just says what is the least number of light bulbs he can have in his sample.
And that's why the first time I put 32 because I was, the sample size is bigger than 30.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing on the second time. I put B because A didn't work, and that B was like the closest answer to the same solution process.
Well, yeah,
That
because
process.
when I've read it the first time, I did not assume that meant that was the whole population in the problem. The second time I figured, okay, if I missed it doing the 30 before, then it must mean that is the population.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just the rule. I mean, I can see what you're saying, Kathy, but I don't think they're too concerned about the little specifics or the exceptions. I think it's just that the population is normal, so any sample will be normal.
Yes.
You're okay because it just seems to me like, what if you got an outlier?
Yeah.
I thought that's why you have to have a bigger number. And I know that he's said that before, and that's why I checked the second one.
Yeah.
I don't understand in my mind how that can be true because are we not creating a new graph?
We are, but even when you create a new graph, it's still going to be normal because the original stuff you're pulling it from was normal.
Right. But if you only take one sample, that sample's not necessarily going to give you the mean, right?
That's true. That's true. It's only, but I think, I agree. I think they're just testing us on the rule, though, just wanting us to know the rule.
That if the population is normal, then all samples will be normal too.
Because it doesn't say. Well, it says what's the least number of light bulbs he can have in his sample. I mean, they're not saying just one. If you had just one, that probably wouldn't work. But you could do 15, which is half of 30, and still have it appear normal, be approximately normal.
See, when I answered that question, I was going off of more of the central theorem definition, and that's why I put 30 the first time, was because they didn't tell you. And you're right, even with the small sample, you can still get normal distribution. But if you have no information, then having 30 would determine a better probability of getting a normal distribution.
Yeah.
Right.
But I understand why B can work too, but it's kind of a trick question that I put on that test.
It is. They're expecting you to assume that one sentence is telling you that is the population.
Yeah.
And I didn't read it that way the first time.
Yeah.
What other question?
Know their mind.
Did you have, Michelle?
Okay, so 20. The first time I put rejecting, and then I put false, and then the second time I think I put fail to reject, and false. But I can't remember. Can
Yeah,
you read
fail
it?
to reject and false.
That's correct.
Fail to reject. Okay, and then 33 is the same kind of thing. I put insufficient and greater than, and the second time I think I put sufficient and greater than.
Yeah,
it's
sufficient.
and greater than.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm not totally sure. I think I don't know which two I ended up missing the second time then. But those were the first ones, so
Huh.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my kids are on spring break. So you might see
Already?
them. Yeah, you can. Yeah, we have kind of modified year round, so they got like 2 days and 1 week. I don't know. It's kind of. And next week will be interesting. I just got our test was this week.
Yeah.
So do we want to look at the? Did anyone have questions from the homework or anything? I only did chapter 16. I haven't done chapter 17 yet.
Yeah, I haven't done chapter 17 either.
I haven't either.
Okay.
Kelly, I bet
Oh,
you
and
did, haven't you?
What?
I bet you did all of them, haven't you?
No.
Oh,
I did
crazy. I'm not
I like
good.
how.
Go ahead.
I liked how he said none of that graphing is going to be on the test, though. That's just for our benefit for our project.
okay, Rochelle, I did not hear what you just said.
So on the test, it's not going to ask us to do a bar graph or a pie chart. It's not going to ask us to do that. He said we just need to know that because we have to do it for our project,
Okay.
No.
which I thought was really nice.
Okay, so I looked up on the project my portion, which is describe the data. I thought all I'd have to do is just do like a few graphs. I had to do graphs and write like a paper.
Are you serious?
What? Hold on, let me.
Like a whole page or something. So
Yeah.
I'm going to need your guys' help.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
we
sure.
can help with that. You just have to assemble it.
Wait, you know what? Wait, Kelly, you have make inferences, right? Because I
No.
thought I had described the data.
Oh, I thought I had described the data.
On this paper, it
Hang
says
on.
Kelly make inference.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah,
Let's see.
Oh, I thought I was the other one.
but I did look at that too, and I'm not super savvy yet on SPSS, so I might ask for some help just so I make sure the graph is right.
Well, we can all help each other.
Because I'm not sure, like, we've always done the graphs, but all the information's already been inputted for us. I'm not completely sure how to input the information to get the graph to come out correctly.
Oh, by the way, this is off topic, but the whole way he shows to do the separate QQ plots is more complicated than the way the textbook shows. The way the textbook shows is so much easier.
Really? Because I couldn't get the textbook to work. What are you doing?
I don't like the way he does it because then you have to separate the information in the column and paste it in a new column in SPSS.
Yeah.
And that's just too much work.
So what do you do, Kelly?
Let me get my notes. I had to write it down so I could remember. Just a
Okay.
sec.
Yeah, because I was doing it his way and it does work. It just is a lot of work.
Yeah. It is a lot of work. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Where did I put it?
There it is.
Okay, so you go to Analyze,
Okay, hold on. I'm writing analyze.
Descriptive Statistics,
Okay. And then
And-
QQ plot.
no,
Oh.
and then Explore.
Okay.
And in the dependent list, you put like your numerical value that you want.
Wait.
So,
After Explore, you did what?
okay, after Explore, a box pops up.
Okay.
In the box, it says dependent list, and that's
Okay.
where you're going to put your numerical value that you want graphed.
And what does that mean?
Like,
Yeah.
like the price or the body temperature.
Oh, okay.
You know, the various temperatures, the various values.
Oh, like a number. It has to be some kind of number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in the factor list, and then there's a box that says factor list.
Okay.
And that's where you put like the different group names. So it would be like
A, B, C, D.
yeah, but you would put
Okay.
you know, type of
Oh,
seller
yeah, 'cause
or whatever. So like if it was like different kinds of cars you're selling and the prices of them, then the title for that column would be type of seller or whatever.
so that's where like the categorical
yeah.
value would go.
Yes, exactly. And then there's
Wait,
another
wait,
box.
I've got a question.
Okay.
So in that first box, the dependent list, if you're using the example of selling cars,
Uh-huh.
what numerical value are you putting in that first box?
The price of the cars.
So it has to. The first box has to be a numerical value, and the second box has to be a categorical value.
Exactly.
Okay, numerical.
And then
numerical.
on that box that popped up, there's an option button that says plots. And you click on plots and it brings up another little box
Okay.
and you check mark normality plots with tests.
Check mark normality
Plots
plot
with tests.
with TEXTS.
TES. Like you take an
Yes.
exam. A
Okay.
test.
Okay.
Tests.
Okay.
And will
Yes,
that,
yes.
Plots with test.
Kelly,
Well-
that will separate them out too? It
Yeah.
won't like put them on top of each other?
Nope. And then you have to do one
Okay.
more. You check mark factor levels together.
Check mark. Say that again.
Factor, FACTOR,
Uh-huh.
factor levels together.
Levels together.
And you check mark that one, and then it separates all the QQ plots for you. And it even titles them with whatever title it is. Whether it's, you know, if it's cars, like Toyota, Honda, whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it does it for you, so you don't have to make
And then-
a bunch of new columns.
After you hit the
For each
factor
group.
levels together, do you just hit OK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, or continue, whatever it says.
Okay. Well, that sounds better. I can do it the way Brother Dorio was doing it, but it does take a while to like copy and paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a little easier.
All I know is when he was doing that number 8 question,
Oh,
I-
the soccer
I
shoes.
could not follow what he was doing. I just kind of tuned out. I don't know if anybody else got it, but I'm like, if this is not on the test, I can't figure this out.
Well, the reason it was so confusing is because the way he started making his columns and copying the information, he did it wrong. And then
Yeah,
halfway through, he realized he had been doing it wrong, and so then he changed it. So that's why it was so confusing,
And
because
that's
he
where
went
my
through and
brain
then
went.
fixed all his columns.
So I got confused on what he was doing, but from what I was understanding, he was basically comparing like price 1 with price 2, price 1 with price 3, price 1. Is that kind of
No,
no?
like he would do, if there were 5 groups,
I'm already broke.
5 groups total, then in the new column, he would do like groups 1 through 4.
Okay, and then the next group he did 1
Like
through
2
3.
No, then he would do groups.
Because I gotta
Let's see,
leave
hold
soon.
Okay, so if there were 5 groups, he would make 5 new columns, and in the first column, he would do all the groups except group number 1. Second
Okay.
column, he would do all the groups except number 2. Third column, all the groups except number 3, and so on.
Okay, so each time he was just taking out one group.
He was just taking out one group of info and then scooting it all up so there wasn't blank spaces.
Okay, that's
which is
what
what
I
was so confusing.
See,
Yeah,
and I
that-
didn't understand why, because it only said to take out the socks.
No, it said to take out the socks, and then it also said that it was asking to compare all the different groups too. So you had the 5 groups plus the socks, so really 6 groups. So you had to do that for every 6 groups. And then I don't know if in SPS if it won't recognize blank spaces, because let's say you're in column number 2, and so you have group 1, skip 2, 3, 4, 5, and socks. Yeah. You have those blank spaces. So he was scooting them up.
I thought there was a box you could check for that though that said to ignore the blank ones.
Oh, see, then that would have made it easier. But he started copying the information wrong, and it took me a minute to figure out what the heck was going on because it was so confusing. And then I'm like, oh, now I get it.
I do have one question for our project. We'll have to use SPSS to create the graph, but I always go to the BWare on the BYU server, and it doesn't save information. So what are we supposed to do with that?
That's true.
Does everyone use the VMware? Because I didn't buy the program.
I didn't either.
I bought the program because I didn't know we could get it for free. He explained that after I had already purchased it. So
no.
I have to if we need.
Well, I'm still good doing it. I'm just wondering how we get the information saved.
Tracy, you're coming.
Maybe we'll have to email him and find out.
Yeah, I know that's a good question for the board, because I'm sure other people will have the same questions.
Yeah, because I tried saving it, and then when I go back in, it's like everything's gone every time.
Yeah.
But I'll check with them.
I wonder if you can save it as a file on your computer.
It won't let me create a file because it's not my desktop.
Unless you could save it in your Google Docs, but Google Docs doesn't do SPSS.
Can't you copy and paste it from there into your own desktop?
No.
You can toggle back and forth between the 2 desktops.
I know, but I don't think you can save it.
What?
Copy and paste?
What?
Can you copy just the graphs and save it like?
Yeah, but if you want
to a Word document.
I don't think so because it's like it's not my server, so it doesn't let me create folders.
No, I mean like if you have a Word document open on your own desktop.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Okay, that confuses me a little bit just because when I go to VMware, it completely kicks me out of my own desktop.
Yes.
Like for me to go back to my desktop, I have to shut down a VMware completely.
No, at the top, you know that top bar at the very top?
Yeah, the cord.
Minimize it into your own desktop.
It will?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does for me. I don't have to shut everything down.
Okay,
that's how I go back
on
and forth when I'm doing tests.
So you do your test on your own desktop. See, because every time I've done it, I've gone to VMware and opened everything there.
I don't do that.
I didn't know you could do that.
Okay, well now I know. With it shutting down on me.
Okay, well I'll double check with him and figure it out, but make sure we get the graphs right. But then did everyone get a chance to look over this final project?
Yes.
Yes.
The only thing I added, Sandy, and we can take it out, is when you had the states, I just actually put the states are Alabama, Arizona. I don't know if we have to have that, but I know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either, so I didn't.
So on number 5, I just put them in, but if you guys think they don't need to be there, we can take them out. I just put them because I thought it needs to be as detailed as possible.
That's not right.
It's not going to affect the outcome, but just so he knows where they came from.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I wasn't sure.
I think that's a good idea.
I do too.
Was there anything anybody else saw? Like, I didn't see anything. You did a great job, Sandy.
Thank you. Vanita said her last name was spelled incorrectly. She doesn't have a D.
Okay.
Vanita. Oh, we can. Yeah, I need to finish the middle. Okay. We'll be fine.
It's already fixed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she fixed it.
Yeah, she fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
So now to submit that to him, I just submit it on that page in the class folder, right?
It should say open file,
Yeah.
and you should be able to copy and paste the whole thing.
I think so.
Hold on, I just changed one thing on it. Okay. I changed Northern California to Southern.
Oh, good.
Sometimes I
was
wish I was Northern California. It wouldn't be
Kathy,
so
aren't you in Northern California?
She's Central.
Okay,
No, I'm in Central.
Oh, Central.
Central.
Oh, okay.
Kelly,
It
did
says
you?
Central on here.
So,
What?
Because
Michelle?
mine still says Southern. Did you change it to Northern?
No, I changed it to Southern.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's okay. It said Northern and Central, and Kathy's Central, but I'm Southern.
Yeah,
and
so
Northern.
that's mine.
see, and I thought it was Northern and Southern.
That's okay.
So
No
Kathy's
worries.
Central. Okay.
Did you have a
Okay,
question?
so we've got. Yes, we should talk about the group dynamic. So when we initially established our groups, I was the group leader for our group, and then one person never showed up, and another person dropped out, so it was just me and Vanita, and we decided that instead of meeting, since we both felt like we didn't know what we were talking about, that we would go to the Tuesday night meeting. So the other girl that never came, Jessica, she emailed Vanita and I this week and said, I heard you joined another group. Can I get in on the project?
Oh.
So I emailed her back and I said, absolutely. We're meeting Thursday morning at 9. And now she's not. So I sent her the link, the URL that you guys sent me so she could get in. And obviously she has not logged in.
Yeah.
So I'm all about showing mercy, but I'm not all about doing other people's work for them.
I agree.
So how do we want to handle this?
Because we work really hard.
We get together and we work and I want an A in this class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We work our tails off.
Exactly.
I don't know. I feel the same way. I don't mind helping people, but I don't think they should get a free ride either. I think
Well-
this is college and we're expected to work really hard and earn our share. So I'm okay not adding her. I know that sounds
I am
terrible. I'm
too.
sorry.
And that we don't really have another job for her. There
No,
are
it's
no
kind of
jobs left.
because each group had 5 to 6 people, so we could technically
if she
add in
wants
a
to add, that's fine. I noticed that on the one document I did not upload to Google Docs is the team evaluation final project, and you have to evaluate each other because I figured we probably want that since we each have to fill one out our own for our own thing.
Right.
We have to put all our team members' names, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different categories we rate each other on a scale of 0 to 3. So if she did join, but we felt that she wasn't putting her effort in, then it would be fair because we could still put in, 0, not involved.
Right. That's true.
Okay.
You want to do
So-
that then? Because that gives her the opportunity to try if she wants to.
Right. So I'm fine with whatever. I feel like we've got a good group. So I've been in enough groups where I end up doing everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't.
I'm just leery about it. But since that's not the situation here, I'm fine with it. I just
Well,
would
I
hate
think-
to have her not do something and
Yeah,
have
and
it
still
affect
get credit. Yeah.
Well, and the question here too is if we add her and then she doesn't go get the things that she needs and she doesn't do the data,
Oh, girls, I didn't think about that.
that will mess up our data. That will mess up what
Right.
we're able to do and not do.
Well, how about this? If she doesn't show up to our group HOAs, then she can't know the information to give us her email and to do the Google Docs and all that.
But if
you know
we
what I
put her on this, paper, though, it's going to have us responsible for adding her sample information to our statistics. So if she
I
doesn't
don't-
go out, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Sorry.
If she doesn't get the Mike and Ike's and we put a sample of 35, instead of 30, then we'll have the wrong information.
Well, I say we just, since she didn't show up for the meeting today,
Yeah, leave her off.
let's just leave
I
her
think-
off.
Let's leave her off.
If she shows up for one of our, I mean, if she's committed, then she'll show up to one of our Thursday morning meetings,
Right.
right?
And
Right.
if she's not
Yeah.
able
Well, we
to
can add
show
her
up
in
for them,
later.
then she
Yeah.
needs a group that she can show up for.
Yeah, because this is not our final. This is just him approving it. This
Right.
like this paper is just an approval. We still have to submit the entire thing at the end with her name on it if she joins the group.
Right.
Right.
But we do need to get it approved.
And we can ask him, when I send in for the approval, I can tell him that there's this other person who needs a group and we're willing to take her on, but we don't want, if she doesn't do the work, we don't want her data.
Well, I don't
Okay.
think it's necessary to tell him that. He's just trying to
Yeah.
approve the project.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of what we
Right.
tell him in the
So if-
about the team evaluation. Because he
okay.
doesn't care who's in our group right now. He just wants to know if our project is worth it
Right.
to
Yeah.
work on.
Okay.
Well, and as I was thinking about it today, he has been so merciful with me
Yes.
and my test taking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The last
He
thing I
has
want to
been-
do is not be merciful to other people.
He's been so generous.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I say if she contacts us, we can add her to the group, but for now we
Yes.
should just submit it the way it is.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Let's
I
do that.
agree.
Okay. That sounds good.
What, Kelly, what do you think? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Or do you guys just want to add her now?
No,
well,
I
she
think
didn't show up this morning.
Okay.
Right.
If Kathy told
Okay.
her and she didn't show up, then
And
maybe she doesn't want to
Benita
be there.
didn't. Benita didn't show either, but she did come Tuesday, so
Right, and
Alright.
Benita I've found is reliable. She
okay.
just has a lot going on.
Yeah.
So she'll
Okay.
do the work
What
that
that's
she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, is everyone good with this? Then we can go ahead and have Sandy submit it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it looks good.
Thanks,
Does
Sandy.
anyone know when we'll hear back from him so we can go get our sample things and get started?
I don't
Wow,
know.
good question.
Okay. Sandy, if he emails back to you first because you're submitting it, will you let us know if it's approved or not?
Yes, I will.
I don't see it not being approved, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how big it is.
Okay, I have to tell you guys something.
What?
Yeah.
Tiki, this is awesome.
Brush your hair.
Hey, while we've been talking, I logged on to the VMware and pulled up some statistics and did a graph. And I just clicked on, let me go back to my VMware. Okay, I pulled up some histograms and I right-clicked and it said I could copy, so I hit copy. And then I went back to my desktop and pulled up Word and clicked paste, and it pasted the graph in there perfect.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yes.
so we'll have a copy somewhere besides that. Okay,
Yep.
that makes me feel better because all I could think of is if we do all this work and it doesn't let us save it and we only have one printed copy or so, I just thought that's not
Yeah.
going to be good.
Yeah. It totally just worked for me, like no problems.
Hooray!
And I just did the test box where it gives you the mean, the standard deviation, the statistic, the test statistic, and the confidence interval. You know that long skinny rectangle?
Yes.
And it pasted that in there.
Oh, good.
Great.
Right.
But
Because
it
we
cuts
need
off
all of that.
part of it. It cuts off the right part because it's too long. So I probably have to change my layout, my page layout to
Yeah.
landscape instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
portrait.
To
And then it would
yeah.
fit.
Sounds good.
Then it fits better.
Okay.
So plus you can adjust it and
So
view.
do we need to meet again before next Thursday, or is next Thursday still good?
Okay, you just cut out again.
Sorry. Do we need to meet before next Thursday, or is next Thursday still good?
Thursday's
I have a
good.
conflict.
Oh,
I take a busload of Relief Society sisters to the temple every other month, and next Thursday is our temple day. So we're leaving here at 7 o'clock in the morning to drive to
Oh,
the
that's-
temple.
oh,
That's
cool.
okay.
Which
Um,
temple do you go to?
The LA temple.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 4-hour drive from here. So
My son is in LA.
4 hours from where you live to get to LA Temple?
Yeah.
Is that your closest temple?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So that's why I load them all up in my big van and drive them down there, because a lot of them, that's the only way they can get to the temple. So,
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
so I will be gone all day next Thursday. We're leaving at 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's okay. We can meet another day.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
okay. I'm
So
okay
I
with
can
another
do
day.
it the other day.
Tuesday mornings.
Tuesday? You want to just do Tuesday again at 9?
Tuesday at 9 is great.
Yeah, hopefully it will be approved by then and we can start working
Okay.
on stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm
if you
okay.
guys need to meet again on Thursday, just, email me anything you need me to do.
Sure.
Okay. Let me just check my
So
calendar
Tuesday
real
morning
quick.
at 9.
Let me check my calendar.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm available. That's fine.
So,
Okay.
and we shouldn't have that conflict again before we're done. It's just that next week.
Okay.
Right.
So same time?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And I have this recorded, so I'll just submit this under chapter 17 for our group meeting.
Okay.
Because if we watch his office
Yeah.
hour one, that counts as attending too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we do a little extra, but that's okay. I just want to make sure
I think we do too, but I don't mind.
I want everything to go good.
That's
And
what
you
you
girls
deserve our A's. I have an
I
A
know.
again. I'm so happy.
Yay!
I know, girls. Thanks so much. I'm so thankful for you guys like posting and letting me know that we could retake. That made me so excited to be able to retake that test.
I was so excited when I saw that. I'm like, oh my
I
gosh.
was so happy. I know. I saw your text. I'm all, Troy, guess what? I can go retake it.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay. Well, thanks, girls.
Okay, sounds good.